welcome back. In my last video, I was auditioning to become a matrix artist. I'm happy to say that I was chosen and have been training for several weeks, including a live training in Florida. Know what you're thinking? Okay, crazy lady, why should we listen to you anyway? I've been in this career of cosmetology for approximately 12 years, maybe a little more. That's a full third of my life. I love what I do, but I also tend to be that person who always wants to strive for more in their career. So why did I choose this path? In order to kind of get a good idea on why I truly wanted to be an educator, we've got to go back way before my cosmetology career. I can't say that I was an excellent student because I wasn't. I struggled, especially in science and math. I sometimes just didn't click. And early into high school, I was diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder with inattentiveness. Doesn't go away, unfortunately, even when you're an adult. You just learn how to deal with it. There's a whole lot that goes into it, but there is so much more than something shiny. Oh, squirrel moment. There's so much more. It's a different topic for a different time. But basically, my head's wired different. I think differently, my mind never stops, and I'm forced, not even forced, but it just always happens that I tend to think outside the box. Knowing about it and dealing with it forces you to learn in a completely different way, and hopefully I can take those different learning methods into teaching others in a different way, finding different ways that can click for everybody. While that's not a major portion of my life, it is a part of me. But now we can fast forward. Came back, now we're going back. I had been doing hair for years and years. I had been into several salons. I'd done classes in the salons, not really going out of my way, and maybe not being the most receptive at times. Sorry to all my former facilitators. And then one day I was told that something simple was not up to par, and it crushed me. But it also sparked something nice and deep in me where it was just like, I'm never going to be called subpar ever again. Not in this career, not ever. Right after that, I had dove deep in. I was having mannequins out. I was practicing color. I was practicing anything new I could. Updos, cuts, you name it. I mean, there were moments where I would sit there and keep my thumb going to make sure I was cutting right. Then I found the online hairstylist communities on social media, and there was just so much information and people were swapping back and forth, and I wanted to know all of it. That's when it happened. I was hooked. I needed to do it. I needed to find out everything, because to me, information does nothing when it's kept to yourself. You gotta share it. I share all my information with my coworkers and anyone that will kind of lend an ear, even if they don't want to. And I love it. It's just so much fun. I was lucky enough that in my current salon, I was able to help new trainees with checking haircuts and maybe giving them some advice. And I will say one of the most fulfilling moments is when you see that click moment where someone finally gets it, and to have that feeling is inexplicable, and I hope to give it to as many people as I possibly can. Being able to join the Matrix family has truly been enlightening, to say the least. I have seen and felt so much support and positivity just in the little time I've been with them, and I've had even double the knowledge handed off to me. A big reason why I really wanted to do this: the average human mind has over 50,000 negative thoughts per day. 50,000. With joining Matrix, I hope to silence and help other people's little negative voices and give them something positive, even if it's for the day. I want to have positive interaction every chance I get. With all that being said, hopefully you have a pretty good view on why I really want to be an educator, why I want to be an artist and facilitator. Thank you so much for taking your time out of your day and watching this crazy video. I know, I'm sorry. But I hope that you come back and check out some more, because I plan on doing some more in-depth experiments as often as I can. Here we're going to be doing the matrix so-called eraser. There's our royal purple swatch, our packet of color eraser. And here is my handy dandy assistant. After we get set up, we're gonna go ahead and show you guys what happens when we mix these 2 ounces of deionized water, 1 packet, and then place our wonderful swatch in there. Stay tuned. What we will be doing first, my lovely assistant here will take 2 ounces of deionized or distilled water and place it into our mixing bowl. Thank you, sir. And then for this part, safety glasses on, sir. Thank you. We will have some adult assistance with this part. Mix. Now we'll take this beautiful swatch. We're going to try to leave an inch of a control area. We have now returned back. We had pulled out some of it, as you may have seen in the hyperlapse, to see what exactly it would do to pull out some of it. Oh my goodness, guys, look at it. The very top, I didn't paint the whole way up to the left. I probably should have, but I didn't. I probably didn't follow instructions right. But look, it's this nice deep purple, and then you're back almost to the starting point. That is so cool. What do you think, lovely assistant?
It is very, very interesting to see how something can go from like purple just back to its originated color in just almost an instant.
Science.